welcome back to Raccoon Tweeties. Wearing a new hat I got. Thank you to annoying woke comic Caitlin Jeffers. She bought it in Alston. She took a trip to Austin and she sent me a picture, the gringo hat, and I was like, oh, that would be perfect because it's gringo and then the state of Texas.
Yeah.
I was like, that would be perfect for the show, for the 10 minutes of shop. Yeah. But as you know, the wardrobe doesn't normally change between podcasts. What do you think? So I have a question. Is it somebody, I don't remember who it was, somebody said this might be an offensive hat. Is this an offensive hat?
I don't think so, dude. People don't like having fun nowadays.
You're right, Papa. I mean, it's gringo as a slur against white people, I think, right? So I should be able to wear it, right?
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you don't care.
Texas,
I wonder, would anybody care?
I mean, per capita, Texas has the most gringos, I think.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What do you mean by that?
Texans love queso. I like my queso. You know what I mean?
So what is a gringo then? Is it a Southern person that, I mean, it's just, or is it just an American?
Gringo. I learned that güero means blonde haired. So that's
güero?
Güero, yeah.
How do you spell güero?
Guero.
Okay, yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I've never heard anybody say güero.
Güerito, yeah. Yeah.
I love it if I could do that, but I'm bald and I don't have blonde hair.
Yeah.
But, you know, it was funny.
You're called a Canelo.
Canelo, that's right. Canelo, the red, my favorite boxer. Yeah. I love that guy. What's funny is we watched the entire Gringo Poppy and we don't really know what gringo means.
Gringo is basically an American.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he doesn't talk at all about that.
No.
Does he even say Gringo Poppy in the Gringo Poppy? I can't remember.
You want to Google it?
Sure.
I'll Google it.
Why not? But that's funny though. We don't know. Because he at one point, that's the thing that's really funny about his special is that we found out that originally it was going to be called The Bro Whisperer.
Yeah.
And that was the idea, but something went wrong, obviously, and they changed it to the Gringo Poppy. But in the special, he's like, they call me the Bro Whisperer. He says the name of his special in the special, like with the bad movies, a lot of times they do. But it's not even called the Bro Whisperer. But if he doesn't say the Gringo Poppy, but he says the name of his other special, that sounds like something that should be on Jenks.
I don't think he does. I don't know.
Wild. I mean, there's just it never ends with how bad that's.
It just takes you like 3 minutes to bring up Brendan Schaub.
Oh yeah, I know. I can't. I know the episode won't be about Brendan Schaub, but I don't know. One thing I did see this week though is there's a scandal with the restaurant Horses. Have you heard of Horses? So
I shake my head no.
Yeah, yeah. So the restaurant Horses, from what I know about it, it's a new, really hip restaurant in Los Angeles. And my exposure to it was I went to some birthday dinner, and when we were there with my girl and some other people, they were like, where do you want to go for your birthday? And I was like, I don't know, because I never know. And in your 30s, in my 30s, I just stopped caring. And I didn't care before either, really. But anyway, so they're like, where do you want to go? And I'm like, I don't know. And they're like, how about Horses? I'm like, what's that? And I was like, oh, Horses, that's the best restaurant ever. And I'm like, okay, sure, let's go to Horses. And then the waiter hears us saying Horses, and he's like, wow, yeah, you got to go to Horses. And then like another waiter is like, oh, you're thinking about going to, it was crazy. It was like all these people were trying to get, when I left, the waiter looked at me and he was like, go to Horses. I'm like, this is a waiter at a different restaurant.
Yeah.
So, I'm thinking about going there 7 times a week, okay? But so anyways, that's in my head. But come to find out, Horses is at an open mic location that used to be this popular open mic that's gone in Hollywood. Do you have any guesses? It's an open mic that used to exist in Hollywood near the Guitar Center in Meltdown.
Marty's.
Was that where Marty's was?
No, I'm just guessing.
No, they wouldn't put that.
It was at Meltdown?
No, I'm giving you you don't want to guess? You don't have to guess. It's like.
The Pikey?
You got it.
Oh, yeah.
The Pikey closed down and is now this fucking happening restaurant.
Yeah.
It's hard to get tables there. Like you can't, like we were with my girl's friend and he was like, maybe I can get us a thing there. I know a guy. Like it's a place like that where you got to like know somebody even to get a table or whatever. At the Pikey of all places. The Pikey, famous for, where I mentioned it before, Chris Pratt did the open mic, remember?
Yes.
And also it was like an open mic, I don't know, Tony something ran it, the guy with the big hair.
Yeah, the super good looking guy, right?
Yeah, I'd say he's probably like traditionally good looking guy.
And then what's his name? Jay. What's that guy's name? The guy that goes to the Laugh Factory. Jay something.
Oh, Jay. You mean the guy that's friends with Dane Cook?
Yes.
Yeah, Jay Davis.
Jay Davis. Yes.
Yeah. You're so good, man. I'm gonna put you on the show, dude. I'm gonna get you. He's like the most stereotypical LA guy I've ever met in my life.
Yeah. He ran.
You'd be so great on the show, man. Man.
He ran a show there.
He ran a show. He ran a show at a lot of places.
It was the first time I ever saw Jeff Tate perform live.
Oh, Jeff Tate's great.
Yes.
Yeah. Funny guy.
And also, wasn't Pikey Dublin's before that? Or am I wrong?
Was it? I thought it was a Pikey for a long time. I don't even remember Dublin's.
Yeah.
Where's Dublin? Dublin's in
I'm pretty
Hollywood?
sure Dublin's was Pikey.
Maybe. I honestly don't remember anything pre-Pikey days. That I don't know.
Was the food good?
At the Pikey?
The horse.
Oh, dude, this hasn't been my birthday yet. Some friend you are. Wow, dude. No, oh, really, dude? No, I haven't been yet, and I'm probably not gonna go now. Well, I'm going to go to. I don't want to say where I'm gonna go, but I'm somewhere a nice restaurant, a nice steak place, because you might know when it is, and people show up. You know.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
I'm kidding. I will say I'm going to Dear John's in Culver City.
Dear John's.
Yeah, it's like a steak place.
Oh, okay.
But so the Pikey, I mean not the Pikey, the horses though. I've heard all this stuff about it, and then this article came out about horses where. I haven't really read it yet, so I don't know. But the celebrity chef, I believe, is a woman, is accusing her husband of like domestic abuse and killing their cats.
Ooh.
And the husband is like accusing her of like beating up their dogs or something like that. I don't know. So they're going back and forth. So I don't know if they're still doing dinner at this point or what's going on, whether it can continue when the chef and the owner or two are accusing each other of animal abuse.
Yeah, let's hope that somebody got video evidence, dude, so we can see it.
Of the abuse of the animals?
It sounds like they have a lot of stuff on each other. Right. And when it gets to that point in a relationship, they start filming each other. You know what I'm saying?
Why? And like, I think she's saying that he's had sex with the cats, but I could be wrong. Let's look it up.
Well, how good's the food? You know what I
mean? Yeah, as long as the food is good. If you do stuff to animals as a chef or a restaurant owner, I can't eat there because it automatically in my mind makes me think that you're cooking the animals and eating them. And I don't want to eat dogs.
So horses restaurant.
Wonder if there's any videos.
Couple behind Los Angeles restaurant. Horses trade allegations.
This picture is not a good picture of her, as I say. Like both of them kind of look suspicious. Like first of all, Robbie Goodwin is the husband in this picture. It's like Robbie Goodwin owns horses in Los Angeles, so you can't trust that. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Love Robbie. Great guy. Never.
She looks like she should have painted on eyebrows, but they're real. You know what I mean?
Yeah. These both people look like open micers to me.
Yeah.
She looks like another open micer. I don't want to say who because that person scares me.
Oh, yeah.
But that really, doesn't that look like Robbie?
Oh, this guy? Yeah.
It looks like Robbie and Alex Hanna together, smushed together there, right? They're done with comedy and they're open.
And the girl kind of looks like
a restaurant.
The girl kind of looks like Cooper Lyden.
Cooper.
Yeah,
Cooper in a wig.
Okay, so the chefs, Liz Johnson and Will, say that name 3 times fast, dude.
Agajanian?
Oh, you did it. Okay.
Agajanian?
Partners in business and marriage have attracted nationwide attention and a celebrity following from their informal, sophisticated cuisine at the Catbird Seat in Nashville, Mimi in New York City.
More like, I got stop fucking your cats, Ian. All right. I'm sorry. That was not funny.
Catbird Seat is not a good name for somebody that abuses cats.
Wait. Catbird? What is it?
It's called Catbird Seat.
Oh, my God. Yeah, definitely not.
Yeah.
They got to stop. If they're going to continue to hurt animals, they got to stop naming their restaurants after animals, right?
Yeah.
I think that is like a what are we doing here boppa moment. Okay, but keep going.
Oh, shit. Okay, so she has accused Mr. Agajanian.
Let's just say Mr. Whole Foods.
Okay, Mr. Whole Foods.
He's accusing Mr. Whole Foods.
He accused Mr. Whole Foods of assaulting her, visiting prostitutes, and torturing a number of pet kittens to death.
Ugh.
Wow.
Torturing them to death. That's even weirder.
Yeah. Is he fucking them to death or is he torturing them?
I don't know. Oh, okay. Jesus Christ. Assaulting. Wait, did you get to the part about prostitutes yet?
Yes.
So assaulting her, awful. Visiting prostitutes. That's a funny way of saying it.
Visiting?
It's not the...
it's like she still has some love for
Hi.
him. Yeah.
No, visiting. Yeah, it's her word. So she's like making it nicer sounding.
Yeah.
But he's not fucking him. He's like, hey, what's up? He's going to see him. See what's up. Visiting. Hey, like you would visit another place, like another state.
That's like a political way of calling him a pimp.
Yeah. It's like, she's not saying he's a pimp, you know? He could literally, if you're visiting prostitutes, you could probably be a pimp. Yeah. Pimps visit prostitutes, right?
Is that what this episode is going to be called? Visiting prostitutes?
Sure. I'm a visiting pimp. I'm in the neighborhood for a bit. I'm pimping you. Your normal pimp is gone. I'm a substitute pimp.
Yeah.
If you need anything, you need help with motivation to get money, then I can help with that. Okay.
Okay, so Los Angeles County Superior Court granted Miss Johnson's request
wait.
of a restraining order.
Wait, did you? I'm sorry, I'm so ADD, dude.
What?
Did you read the part where he said he accused her of threatening to kill him and deliberately burning him with kitchen implements?
I didn't read that part.
So that's his comeback. He's like, "Oh, you're saying I'm visiting prostitutes, torturing a number of kittens." So there's some kittens he's not fucking with. He picked out the kittens he doesn't like.
Yeah.
Even stranger. He accused her of threatening to kill him and deliberately burning him with kitchen implements. Well, let me tell you something, Mr. Whole Foods. Yeah. If you are assaulting women, visiting prostitutes, and hurting kittens, you kind of deserve to be burnt with some things. Okay? If she's burning you, that's fine. And I'm okay that and I'm threatening to kill is probably fine too.
Yeah.
Because if I were a cat person, I'd come home, you're my wife, and well, maybe not my wife because it's different. It's a woman and man. But I think I'd be within my rights to be like, hey, you got to stop killing the kittens or I'm going to throw you out of the house.
Yeah.
So anyway.
But also, I heard it both ways, B.
Right.
What happened first, the chicken or the egg? You know what I mean?
Yeah. She's burning him with stuff so much.
And then he has to go visit other girls that happen to be prostitutes. You know what I mean?
Right. He's trying to hang out with other women because he's like, these women will have sex with him and not burn him with things and threaten to murder him.
Yeah.
I don't understand the cat part, though.
Yeah, I mean, the cats are just, what is it called? Collateral damage.
Collateral damage, right. Right. Okay.
So she got a court-ordered restraining order against her husband, ordering him to stay 10 feet away from her at work and 100. I like how they have to work together still.
Dude, that's wild.
Yeah.
10 feet away at work, so he's got to like measure out and like think about like, okay, is this 10 feet? Like COVID restrictions, but with your partner? I never even thought about that.
Wow, dude. You're frenzied at a farce of a restaurant.
He's got to call he's got to call people up and be like, all right, is she in today? Yeah, she is because she's the chef.
And then it's like, she's head chef, right? And he's owner?
I think that's what it is.
So it's like, can you tell Mrs. Johnson that this and that? And then Miss Johnson's like, can you tell Mr. Whole Foods that I don't care right now? You know? It's like a fucking childish game of telephone.
Yeah, she should be, we'll call her Mrs. Spoiler Alert.
Okay,
Mrs. Spoiler Alert and Mr. Whole Foods.
Yeah.
Arguing. That would be very difficult to do. 100 yards. See, this is the thing, though. I'm not good at math.
Yeah.
So I don't really know. I can't even visualize 100 yards. But 10 feet, that seems pretty far.
Yeah.
But let's see. That's like...
10 feet is what? Like from here to that table is 10 feet.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, Jokic is what? 7 feet tall?
You're right. So it's probably from here to that whiteboard.
Right. Okay, so that's not even that far, really.
Yeah. 100 yards is 300 feet.
And there are 3 dogs.
I know. And so I wanted to get to
stay
that
away
part
from
next.
the dogs, too.
It's he has to stay 100 yards away from her and their 3 dogs.
So she got the dogs into it. If he's hurt the cats, yeah, you want to keep the dogs away for sure, because that's obviously.
But what if he's a dog guy?
I don't know. I guess it's possible. He's like, I'll hurt cats, but not dogs. But it doesn't seem likely.
I mean, he does seem like a man of principle, you know?
If Mr. Whole Foods does?
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Okay, in January, Mr. Whole Foods responded with a similar request as part of a divorce filing, saying that Mrs. Johnson had verbally and physically abused him for years, both at home and in the restaurants. At the filing, he stated that the couple no longer lived together and asked for sole custody of the dogs. The dogs are lost in the middle.
This is some Gen Z millennial bullshit when you ask for sole custody of dogs.
A judge denied his request for restraining order, calling him a liberal cuck. What is that?
They're both cooks.
Yeah.
Your Honor, my client is a cook. Shit, dude. That is crazy. That's what's good.
But look how innocent he looks putting avocado on that bread right there, dude.
So he's kind of a chef too. I mean, every picture has him with the chef stuff too.
Yeah.
They must both own it. You know, I just really don't, I can't relate at all to hurting an animal, you know? Yeah. I would never do that with a cat or a dog. I don't necessarily like cats that much. Like I wouldn't want a cat, but they're cute. If a cat comes up to me, I'll pet it. I'm like, oh, you're just a nice cat. That being said, like, so I can't relate to that at all. I think we should get the perspective of somebody like that does hurt cats, like Luke Schwartz.
Yeah. No, I'm down. Let's call him right now.
Hello? I heard cats.
Okay, so check this out. They had a walkout in November in protest of her husband's presence in the kitchen. He said she had incited the walkout as part of a calculated plan to remove him from the business.
Right. I doubt that. I mean, the staff is like, the staff picked her because she's probably, yeah.
Well, it's LA and she's a woman.
Yeah, too. They're worried about getting canceled. They'll go with the woman that burns her husband with. I've seen her like burn him with. Yeah. They're like, I don't want to be burned with a spatula. Sorry, man. Yeah. I guess you fuck cats now, dude. He's like, but I don't.
Yeah, let's be man to man right now, dude.
Right.
It sounds like a relationship gone wrong, right?
Absolutely.
But I'm saying like the whole thing.
How could it not? You're like, you think I'm really stupid? You're like, it definitely seems bad, right? Yes.
No, I'm saying like all these other things are just, I don't know. Let's be honest, dude. Fucking cooks are weird people.
Cooks are strange, but I worked in a restaurant and I never got the opinion that any of the cooks, even the ones I didn't like, were like going home and fucking cats or whatever.
Yeah, but where was she at when he was fucking the cats? You know what I mean?
Yeah, hopefully not part of it. I don't know.
Maybe the leash was in her hand. You know what I mean?
That's both of their things. I mean, you do hear crazy stuff in divorces where the spouse, the wife, is accusing the husband of things that seem outlandish because they're like hate them or whatever, and they're willing to say anything.
Yeah,
that's definitely possible. Anything's possible. So I'm not really making a judgment. I'm sort of just laughing at this because it's so absurd.
And even Johnny Depp thought that Amber Heard shitting in his bed was funny when it happened. You know what I mean?
That one I didn't pay attention to at all. Like I know that happened, but I don't know what the Johnny Depp Amber Heard thing. I don't know any of the specifics of it.
But I remember him saying on the stand that it was funny to him at the time. You know what I mean? But then
I wouldn't be funny to
evidence.
me. Yeah, I would not think that was funny.
Well,
I'd be like,
shit,
you got a problem, dude. Did you just poop in the bed? That's disgusting. What's wrong with you?
Okay, so somebody's gonna leave a comment saying I'm wrong. Since opening in October 2021, Horses has pulled neck and neck with other celebrity hotspots. Bunch of celebrities. Okay.
Watch it be all the celebrities are like celebrities with domestic violence stuff, and there's like Ray Rice,
Maya Rudolph.
So,
and let's be honest, Paul Thomas Anderson, he's probably hit something, right?
Dice-T dies. Well, who is just Maya
Rudolph, Jay-Z, Will Ferrell, Beyonce,
and
Paul Thomas Anderson.
Interesting. I mean, those are all very famous people. It would be funny if it said Johnny Depp too, and what's her face, Amber Heard, but it didn't.
Let's see the backstory here, dude.
Okay.
The couple met in 2011 as interns at
flappers.
the influential Copenhagen restaurant that plans to close in 2015.
I bet it plans to close.
They had left and suddenly left. Okay, wait, what? Okay, wait, I'm so confused here. So Mrs. Johnson was named Food and Wines magazine's best new chefs in 2018. Last fall, Mrs. Johnson announced that she would open a new restaurant in Manhattan. Why did they break up, though?
She opened a Jewish deli, so I'm assuming that means, not that it has anything to do with the story, but are they both Jewish?
Look at this correction right here. A correction was made on May 20th. An earlier version of this article misstated that the number of Spotted Pig employees who were sexually harassed by the principal owner, Ken Friedman. Not all 11 employees cited.
What's going on in restaurants, dude? People are getting harassed left and right. I didn't even remember them bringing up the Spotted Pig.
Yeah.
All these nice restaurants have crazy chefs that are like hurting people at the restaurant. Listen, food is good, and I love food, but you don't assault the waiters and servers just because you can make a good hamburger.
Yeah,
I know what's going on there.
I mean, I think we should audit all restaurants. You know,
like make the chef. It seems like there's a lot of crazy chefs.
Yeah, like you put your dick in what kind of thing, right?
Chefs and comedians.
Oh my god, he scared me.
Chefs and comedians are a crazy group of people because it's like about the same, I think, on par. There's this many articles about comics.
Yep.
They don't, I wonder though. The Spotted Pig. What's the Spotted Pig?
I don't know.
Should we check out the comments?
The comments, what is it with high-end restaurant drama?
Damn, dude. There you go. That's the same question we had.
Oh my God. I've worked in restaurants for a long time. I could tell you professional chefs are usually nasty, raging psychopaths. I don't know why, they just are. Yeah, dude. That's crazy.
I don't think Gordon Ramsay would put up with stuff like this, though.
But, have you ever seen Gordon Ramsay in a room with a cat? You know what I mean?
It'd be great if Gordon Ramsay did a Kitchen Nightmares with horses.
Yeah.
And the restaurant's doing well, so they wouldn't have to focus on any of the finances. It'd be about, all right, Ding, let's sit down. We're going to bring the cats in the room now. He's like, what are you bending with forks and knives? What's the matter with you then? What's going on here?
Yeah.
I wonder if he could solve the issue that these two people are having.
Probably kitchen nightmare.
How does it even start?
Yeah.
I mean, the visiting prostitute's like, that's pretty, it's like, okay, your husband is cheating on you or whatever. Yeah. The harming the animals thing is very strange. Yeah. And then domestic abuse is obviously awful.
I want to know why they broke it off, though. It sounds like things were going great.
What do you mean? The restaurant's going well.
Yeah.
Never walk away from a good opportunity, you guys.
Yeah.
Make it work. I would love to see. Are there any like staff interviewed? She did a walkout.
Let me see.
Flapper should have a walkout, right?
Yeah, got him.
I should organize a walkout with Flapper's employees. We'll say that. We'll just make up stuff. We'll say that Barb is like burning staff or whatever.
Oh, I thought you said you're gonna make up stuff.
Like makeup. Oh.
Got him.
Got him.
Horses restaurant.
Yeah. Is anyone else talking about this?
Horses drama.
Hassan
Habib.
Ali.
You want to watch that or no? Let's watch New York Post. They're
Horses, stupidly popular restaurant in LA. The owners were married. The wife filed for a divorce in November, claiming, and not only was he murking the cats, he was beating his meat to it. And once he was done, he insisted on keeping the corpse in the house. She talks about a ton of emotional and physical abuse in their relationship. She has a restraining order, even in the restaurant. 10 feet he has to stay away from her in the restaurant.
Foodies on TikTok are voicing their outrage after a famed chef at LA's popular Horses restaurant was accused of killing cats. In an explosive divorce filing, Horses co-owner Elizabeth Johnson claimed her husband Will, Mr. Whole Foods, joked about her cats and then witnessed him violently shake the cat before it died the next day.
I mean, that's a lot different than beating off to the cat. If he just shook a kitten, I mean, that's pretty weird. I don't know why you do that. But. And he has these kittens in the basket.
Yeah.
He shook kittens like that.
They were also unsubstantiated claims that the animals were abused in the pursuit of sexual pleasure. That's some dicey words.
So she's saying that like he had sex with kittens. Is that right?
I think so.
It doesn't seem like it's pretty like she's actually saying that, but then they like hint at it.
Beyond animal abuse, Johnson also claimed that in 2019, her ex dragged her by the legs across the floor while she screamed and attempted to resist. Wow.
This seems bad.
You think Adam Driver could play that guy? I do.
I mean, I think we have two people that could. We have Goodwin and Hannah. They're available to do it.
Mr. Whole Foods has been on leave from Horses since November 2022, but many online are still moving to boycott the trendy eatery. I was going to check this place out. Never mind. That's a TikTok comment, so you can't trust this. I had a reservation May 25th, Thursday. We canceled it.
Yeah, I mean, obviously you're going to cancel it, dude.
So glad I never went.
That's kind of how I feel.
Mr. Whole Foods has denied Johnson's claims in his own court filings, describing them as false allegations.
I'm like skeptical of the people at the restaurant I was at that said I should go to Horses.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess they didn't hear about it.
Yeah.
But like you think there would be some sort of like you're a restaurant industry person, maybe you hear rumors.
Yeah.
The guy was like, maybe the waiter told me to go to Horses because he looked at me and he thought I was a guy that could like crack the scandal and like bring truth. He's watched 10 Minutes of Shop and he's like, oh, the Timos guy will get to the bottom of this.
Do 10 minutes of Horses.
Do 10 minutes of Horses, man. There's a lot to get into. Okay? They're fucking horses over there.
Yeah.
It does look a lot nicer than it did when it was the Pikey.
Yeah.
The outside of it.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. If I were a celebrity chef, I don't know. Like, would you work with your girlfriend and would you own a restaurant with your girlfriend?
Probably not.
Yeah. Because it would lead to conflict or just what? Why?
Just because, don't shit where you eat kind of thing.
I wouldn't do it with my girlfriend because like she's very type A and I'm not. So she'd be like, why aren't the fucking potatoes made? And I'd be like, shit, I forgot. So I wouldn't be a good restaurant guy. I can barely sign up for open mics on time, you know?
Well, it's different because like I wouldn't start a business with my girlfriend, but I don't know, restaurant, maybe if it was like I don't know, if she was like working at some food supplier and I was the owner of a restaurant and like we had to be in cahoots with each other, I'd probably do that. But
working together, yeah. For me, I wouldn't start a restaurant because like I'm so annoying and like lazy that like she'd be doing all the work and before you know it, she'd be dragging me across the floor by my legs and I'd be screaming, stop, and then she'd fuck the cats and all that stuff. So I don't want to get into a situation like that. Jack, why would you This guy has serious problems if these
Took you that long to
allegations are
find
true. Yeah, and I'm just realizing now that she's saying that he jacks off while looking at cats. Why?
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
Halle
And then he
Berry
murders
really
them.
messed
This guy's
him up.
like Dahmer. I don't
Yeah.
want to go to this restaurant. This guy's literally like Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah.
I hope if this is true, he belongs in jail. But the restaurant is still. Are they still making food?
I don't know. I just heard about this right now.
People are ordering at the restaurant. They're like, all right, I'd like the filet mignon, but
Yeah.
don't put cat body parts in it though. This is weird.
I'll have food made by Mr. Whole Foods just as long as there's no cats around. I don't want him coming in my meal. Okay, so Horses Restaurant reservations.
Yeah, can you still make reservations?
Let's call them up right now, live on the podcast.
Hey, we'd like two reservations for people that don't want animal violence. Do you have that?
Let's see, Wednesday. I feel like maybe they're all booked up right now.
I'd be surprised if they were booked up.
Sorry,
If it's that good, I mean, I guess it's possible.
let's see the last date available. Sorry, we don't have any available tables.
So they're booked?
They're killing it.
They're still booked.
Yeah.
What's Yay Coach?
I don't know.
Why does it say Yay Coach?
Horses LA. They're really sticking to the theme here.
There, reservations there too. Okay, yeah, I think you were on the wrong. No, you were at the right.
I was on the
one.
right place.
You're in the right place. Why does it say Yay Coach though? Because that's like Kanye West. Is he part of this too?
Where?
If you go back to reservations, it says hang out, Yay Coach and Horses.
Where?
So why we like it? It's a restaurant with a thoroughbred pedigree. That's an apt way to describe horses, which sits in the same space where iconic industry hang out. Yay so Yay Coach is another place. Never mind. Cocktails still paying homage to history too. I'm surprised they don't have anything written in there like, hey, we got rid of Mr. Whole Foods.
Yeah.
That's what I would put. He's gone. Is Liz Johnson still at the restaurant?
Probably.
I guess so. Because she doesn't have to stay 10 feet away from him. It's just him. He has to be away from her. Fair enough.
Let me see here. Going for the Yelp here.
I wonder what other restaurants that person was talking about. I mean, I guess Spotted Pig, but I didn't even heard that one.
Unusual activity alert. This business recently received an increased public attention, which often means people come to this page to post their reviews on the news rather than the actual customer experiences with the business. We've temporarily disabled the posting of content to this page as we work to investigate.
Oh, well, good for you, Yelp. Siding with the abuser.
Don't eat here. The chef and his wife kill animals. Murderers.
They didn't stop that one.
Oh my God. As a chef, you are the brand of your restaurant. Hearing the news disgusts me, even though the restaurant experience was pleasant at the time. I like how they still give him props.
Yeah.
Listen, the food is bomb, but you kill cats, homie.
You know what's crazy? Look, we pranked you, listeners. We were actually reading the Flappers page. Right?
Yeah. Another deep dive. I like how they closed this page pretty quickly, too. They gave me food poisoning and I was sick for weeks after. The server hit me when I was walking back from the bathroom, if that wasn't bad enough. The ambulance was terrible because there are literally dead animals haunting it.
KDM is pretty funny. Good one, KDM.
This restaurant should not be open, period. Good food and nice design. Customer service horrible, and I believe they are racist and snobs. They think they are above everyone, but I believe the truth about who they really are will come soon.
Well,
Wow.
you got your wish, Oscar L.
Yeah.
Because there's an article saying that they fuck cats. This is crazy to me.
Yeah.
The food must have been really good. Or not, because it may have just been like LA rumors. People like, it's so great.
They
but
definitely
it's not.
pay for a Yelp membership because that's some horseshit that they disabled reviews.
Yeah, it seems like they're working with Yelp to do that.
Yeah.
Because you would, even if, if Liz still wants to have this restaurant, then she's got to do something about the Yelp thing. Because in LA, anywhere, but definitely LA, if you're going to harm animals, you're going to get shit on.
Yeah.
Real hard.
Also, too, she needs to be specific about when this was happening. Like, did this happen before you started to open a restaurant with the animal murder?
Yeah. And what did the second you realize he was killing your cats, did you be like, all right, you're done. I got to go to the cops.
Yeah.
Or was it like, all right, I'm going to let him get away with one.
Yeah.
Okay. He shook the cat once. That's fine. But it's like multiple. Did he shake multiple cats? And why was he shaking the cat? I need more context.
Yeah. I want to know the inciting incident that made you come out and get the New York Times involved and everything, whatever.
This needs a press conference.
Yeah.
You need to be outside the restaurant and explain, listen, I know this is crazy. What's going on? I know it's very sad and all this, but I know people have questions. So I open it up to the crowd now. And then you just answer one by one. It's because you want people to feel safe going to horses and want to keep going there.
Yeah.
But it's like, how could I continue to patronize this restaurant if I don't know what, there's just so much going on.
Yeah. Also, too, out of all kinds of people, dude, you don't want to piss off people that are in love with cats. You know what I mean?
Yeah. There's that whole documentary where it's
don't fuck with cats.
Don't fuck with cats. They might have to have another one with Mr. Whole Foods.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Don't fuck cats.
Well said, B. Checking in with Scott time?
Are you sure?
I don't know how much time we've done so
We've
far.
only done probably 30 minutes.
Oh my God. All right. What else can we talk about with this horses thing?
What else is happening in comedy?
What else is happening in comedy?
I don't even know.
Yeah, I don't even know.
Not sure.
What else? Because we could check comedy news, I guess.
Let me see here. Damn it. I forgot. I had something I forget, though. Let me see. Have you hit any open mics recently?
I've been doing the Barkley mic on Wednesdays in South Pass. It's pretty weird, and every time I do it, I'm like, wow, this is a weird mic.
Oh, you did the Barkley?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I didn't go this week.
Yeah, I went, this week hasn't happened yet, but you mean last week?
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy Ruben, he's a nice guy. It's always really there's always drunken hecklers
Yes.
and weirdos, but at least it's a real audience, I guess.
Yeah.
And sometimes you look at it and you're like, who the fuck are these people? But they go. So I'm not really shitting on them. I actually like that they're there.
Oh, yeah. It's amazing. It's right here, right next to my apartment.
Yeah, it's close enough to the office that I'm like, okay, I can get there on time. And it's not many people show up, but it's decent. I'll see Pat Riley there. He's a good guy.
Sometimes the DJ starts playing halfway through the mic.
Really?
Yep.
I hate that.
Yeah.
I hate that they have bands there. Ugh.
At the Barkley?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they have terrible bands and stuff.
I had no clue about that.
Weird, awful nights of music.
Well, I found something for comedy news. The title of this article is, Can China's stand-up comedy scene survive joke about two dogs?
Probably not. I'd imagine that the comedy scene in China is not too strong.
I want to see what this joke is, though. What do you think the joke is about?
Probably something that's, I don't know, pro-capitalist or something. Or two dogs. Oh, you know what I bet it is about?
What?
You know they have the one child policy?
Yeah. Oh.
Maybe it's something like that.
Oh.
Or dogs or something.
Well, I was thinking more eating dogs.
Oh.
Right?
They're doing that on themselves?
No, somebody made a joke about that.
Oh, an American
stand-up comedy's
comic.
done.
Yeah, possibly.
The Chinese Joey Diaz is you got to suck my dick for 5 minutes more on stage.
Dude, that would be so funny if there's a Chinese Joey Diaz.
Yeah.
Good morning, all you people out there. It's Monday morning. The chairman's great. We all love the fucking chairman. We're all about working together, giving each other blowjobs for stage time in the belly room.
Okay, so this is in Taiwan, I guess. The title says, Good work style and capable of winning battles. That's how House, a famous Chinese stand-up comedian, described his two adopted street dogs chasing squirrels at two performances in Beijing. The audience burst out into laughter because they, like the comedian whose real name is Li Haoshi, understood the origin of the phrase. It's a training requirement for the People's Liberation Army set forth by Xi Jinping, who is the president of China. The general, but one audience member was unamused and posted, This stupid stunt insulted the people's soldiers.
Uh-oh. Don't want to do that, B.
Good work style and capable of winning battles. Can't be saying that in Beijing, dude.
So what was a joke, though?
I guess he's just like, it's basically like they probably used that phrase in the army, in the Chinese army. And he was saying that about his dogs.
Oh, yeah. So he was like, what are we doing here, Papa?
Yeah.
They respect their army that much?
I guess so.
Damn, I hope we don't go to war with them because here they're like, we don't give a shit about the army.
Yeah.
Or at least a lot of people are
Here
like
you
that.
can call Tom Hanks a pedophile and people will be like, "Gah, gah, 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 gah," you know?
You can really say anything and get away with it in America.
Yeah.
The idea that you can't, I mean, I get what people say when they're like, I can't say anything anymore. That's true in some ways, but also, yes, you can. You can absolutely say it. Because in China, you can't even say something that the military says.
Yeah.
What's something that a military says in America? Like Semper Fi.
Oh, yeah.
If you made a joke about Semper Fi, nobody would ever care about that. You know?
Yeah. My dogs are like Semper Fi.
And then in China, they're like, someone will tweet that you need to die because of that.
You know what? I watched, speaking of Tom Hanks, I'm the one that brought it up, but I watched A Man Named Otto. Have you seen this movie?
I saw the preview for it. Is it good?
Yeah.
It's great?
Yeah. No, I thought it was hilarious.
Okay.
It is a good movie, though, too.
Yeah.
It's basically Tom Hanks' character is trying to kill himself the whole movie.
Oh. I saw this. I should have realized that from the preview because I saw it on Netflix.
Yeah.
It was like he's buying rope and the kid's like, we got 7 feet of rope. He's like, actually, I wanted 6.5. And he's like, no, I want 7 feet. He's like, oh, well, do you want it? And then the girl, like his manager comes over and she's 16 years old or something. And he's like, or whatever. And he's all mad about it. All I noticed in that was that the guy that rings up the thing is an SNL writer.
Oh, okay.
You know that group, Please Destroy or
Yeah.
Please Don't Destroy or something?
Yeah.
He's one of those people.
But yeah, it's basically just Tom Hanks trying to kill himself the whole movie, and then a Mexican lady's always knocking on his door.
Okay. I'm intrigued.
Mm-hmm.
He's a sad Tom Hanks trying to kill himself. Interesting.
It is a good movie, though, I think.
Okay. I'll give it a shot.
Yeah.
I'll check it out. So there's our movie recommendation of the week. A Man Named Otto. If you don't have a reservation at Horses or you're not doing stand up in China, check it out.
Yeah.
Put it on Netflix. Yeah.
All right, let's go to the Chicken in with Scott.
Checking in with Scott.
Checking in with
Scott. What's he up to these week?
Let's see here.
What did we ever do to these cats that made them so blockbuster?
Okay.
TBH, I'm genuinely surprised.
Oh, didn't we already see this one?
Oh, maybe.
Scott, you gotta tweet more, dude.
Damn, this guy not tweeting, being a bitch.
Let's see. We've hit all these. Let's see. Okay, how about this?
A winner is a loser that never gave up. I mean, it's funny. That's like, and then the devil emoji. It's like, what was he thinking right there? Do you think?
I don't know.
Was that like a joke, or was he trying to be inspirational there? A winner is a loser that never gave up. You know what? I'm gonna say that's inspirational. I like it. Sometimes I feel like a loser, and I'd like to be a winner.
Yeah.
You know. What about you? What do you think?
I think Twitter sucks. I hate Twitter.
I know you hate Twitter so much.
Yeah.
It's like, why?
I don't know. Twitter sucks.
Is there any like reason or like attributes of Twitter that make you?
Well, I'm
think
also
that?
like a person that doesn't like texting. I like calling people. I talk to them, you know?
This world is not for you then, man.
Yeah.
I like calling people sometimes, but if you don't like texting, man, all this world is completely built on texting. People get mad at you if you call now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's stupid. I don't.
This might be the end for you.
Yeah.
The world. Don't kill yourself.
No, I'm perfectly fine.
Yeah.
It's like other people are like, I'll kill myself if you call me.
And with that being said, check us out next week. Bye.
Later.